From Lakeland, Florida, graduate student, outside linebacker, number 44, Jordan Domineck.
Oh, I like it. Hey, South Central. Good, I like it. Now, boy, plan on setting ourselves good. Boy. Good.
These are not bad snaps. They're right where they need to be. They're trying to time up this motion, and he continues to snap the ball right when the motion is passing. I believe that took his eyes off the ball. It hits the ground, and how about Domineck? Picks it up with one hand, and now Colorado inside the 20. A couple of turnovers from this defense, and massive mistakes from Jeff Sims so far in this first half.
That's Sims gives it up. Whoa, what a tackle. Jordan Domineck dominating.
Loss of 2. Watch how fast he gets into the backfield and disrupts this. Irvin gets the ball, and he is put down by Domineck. He's the one who recovered the fumble on the last series, and here, bam, wraps him up. Perfect tackle, and now Colorado with a chance to get off the field.
That'll make it 3rd down and 7.
I'm not defined by my circumstance. Walk right out of my situation, feeling brand new. Some people just won't understand. But I got a little past in the past, baby, that's my cue.
Came about that thing like I'm feeling great, right? Talking to my past like focus on my great lights. Cruising to my future now. I'm feeling groovy and I ain't turning back. No, got the green light, let's go, go, go.
Nowhere to go for Morrow. He's going to lose about 3 or 4. Jordan Domineck with the stop, a loss of 3.
Completions, a penalty, and all of a sudden they're at the Colorado 38. Knicks play action, being chased down and brought down. That was Jordan Domineck with the big, much-needed sack of Bo Nix.
Jordan Domineck is their most dynamic pass rusher, and this time he doesn't just beat a tackle over here. He's going to try to get him. The running back's going to try to get him. But Domineck has tremendous get-off, does a great job using the hands to slap down the arms of the tackle, and there's the closing speed. That is huge for this Colorado defense.
I'ma keep pressing on. I
Came about that thing like I'm feeling great, right? Talking to my past like focus on my great lights. Cruising to my future now. I'm feeling groovy and I ain't turning back. No, got the green light, let's go, go, go.
Pressure coming from Colorado. Pass made across the middle. Stovall fights off the tackle. How about this effort?
I'm gone. So
Came about that thing.
Daniels into the end zone. Incomplete. Threw it into the vicinity of Travis Hunter, intended for Rubin. So it'll be 3rd down. Receivers to get open. Good pressure and a sack. They brought the house, and they got to quarterback Ashton Daniels.
7 on third down. Warwood in motion. Garbers has time and now runs out of it, and he will be sacked.
Stars for Colorado's side.
Yeah, this is the read right here. If he's going to collapse, you want to pull this ball out. You make the read as a quarterback. Which way is he going? Is he taking the back? Taking a quarterback. I thought initially his body was going towards the back, and then he pops out and fools Garbers that right there.
The Beavers offense with Yangalale back in the shotgun. He's going to throw for the first time, and he'll get hit. He throws it right into the back of his own offensive lineman. I thought his arm maybe got tipped. So good, they give him at least one and often more series a game, a handoff, and nowhere to go. Another play, man, Jordan.
And he bangs one away. Not a lot of hang time here, so Weaver with a good chance. Yeah, boy, he's going to take advantage. No! Stripped the ball, but what a fortunate bounce. How lucky is this? Wow. Well, a crazy play that started with not a
Senior day, it was smooth. My family was up here. I had a whole bunch of people here for me. It was just a great camaraderie thing. Didn't work out the way we wanted it to, but at the end of the day, I'm proud of the way we played. Proud of the way we came out and the way we was, straining the finish and everything. Wish we could take like a couple plays back. Some stuff where we messed up on, wasn't in the right gap, wasn't in the right assignment. But overall, I feel like we played a really good brand of football, and we just gotta keep stacking on top of that. So all in all, my mama also made veggie soup, so pretty good senior day.
You've made a lot of plays this year. Have you played up to your own expectations?
I wouldn't say I played up to my own expectations. I feel like I did want to come in here and make some plays, but I wanted to be more productive this season than I have been. But that's just me setting expectations at like 25 sacks, 100 tackles. That's just me being me. I would say I played a pretty decent season so far based on my expectation and my standards, but there's always some stuff that you leave on the table, some stuff that when you're looking back at film, you're like, oh, I wish I had done this better, or oh, I wish I had done that. So far, I would say I played a pretty decent season. My coach would say I played a pretty good season, but they know I've left some stuff on the table, so it's really just an improvement process now, just from week to week. Even if it's the last 2 weeks of the season, you still can find things to improve on and get better.
Over the last 10, 12 months you've been here, what's your impression of the school and the city? Has it been an adjustment for you?
It's definitely been an adjustment. I feel like I got used to it about the first 3 or 4 months I got here, but every time I step outside and I look up in the mountains, I'm seeing snow, I'm seeing ice, I'm seeing different colors and everything. I'm like, man, I look outside, it's a flavor of the day on the mountain up top. So I'm over here trying to figure out, I just love it. I love it's beautiful out here, the city. It's amazing environment. Atmosphere is a little different, as we all know, but, I'm from Florida. We're used to being below sea level instead of 1,000 miles above sea level. But it's definitely been a vibe. I've enjoyed it. I've loved it. Boulder is really something special, and I would definitely love to come back here if I could.
Is there something, because you've all brought a lot of attention to the school that wasn't there before? Is there something you'd like, people who've been paying attention who hadn't before? Is there something that you might want them to know that they might not know about the school?
About like just the school in general, or like the place of Boulder in general?
Yeah.
I would say for me, I really like nature. So I would say find as many hiking trails as you can. Go find some place where you can really get out, just unwind, just release yourself, not even just from technology, but just like from everything. Go find somewhere where you can sit, relax, take in your space, and just work on your mental health. Understand what's exactly going on in your mind. Make sure you take the time for yourself to be at one and at peace with yourself. And you can do that a lot in nature. So I feel like there are a bunch of beautiful spots around Boulder you can just go and, just find. Me personally, I'll be going up to Red Rocks. I love Red Rocks. I like to sit out there at the Coliseum all the way at the top and just look over the mountain. You can see for miles. You can see from different states and everything. So that's just for me. That's the advice I have for anybody coming in.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Appreciate you.
Coach Jordan was very productive last year at Arkansas. Do you feel like you're getting exactly what you guys had hoped for with him?
I do. He's a leader. He makes plays. He has a variety of different plays. He's at sacks now. We want him to get more sacks. He's got TFLs. He understands the integrity of the defense. He's been in the SEC. So every week we do a lot of changes, and he's able to grasp and understand the changes and then apply them. But you need a guy that's been through it like he has, and he's been a blessing for us, and he's a leader. I love JD. He practices. You ever seen him practice?
No.
You haven't seen him practice? You should come watch him practice. He practices hard every day. So ultimately, that's the standard. So all the other guys practice hard. But
so with that, I mean, this is obviously his only year here. You got a lot of guys that are going to come back. How much of an impact can he make on those guys that are coming back?
He does. Because I can revert back to him like, hey, do you guys remember JD? And I'll show a lot of his tape next year of the way it looks when you do it right. He has a lot of teach tape clips that I'll keep for a long time, whether it's striking blockers, putting edges on defenses, whether it's slanting inside, running rush games, rushing the passer. He'll be a guy I use as an example for a long time.
We're talking defensively. Jordan Domineck has been game-wrecking all season. Jordan, we're so happy to have you here today. Let's talk leading the team in sacks and tackles for loss. I guess from your perspective, give us a look of how you feel like your season has gone.
I feel like my season's gone pretty well. I knew coming over here, Coach Prime definitely wanted me to be a game changer and an impact player.
Yes, Lord.
And being coached under Coach Nick Williams and Coach Sal and definitely Coach Kelly, just being able to do what they tell me to do and doing my job to the best of my ability, I've been able to make huge plays, thankfully. And I've left a lot on the table as well, which these coaches definitely are on my behind about and make sure,
Thank you for choosing the correct word.
making sure they're on my behind and everything. And just making sure I understand that I'm still leaving a lot on the table. There's still more for me to do, and I still have a lot more that I can prove to myself.
I'm happy that he's balling like he's balling, but I wish to God we had him one more year.
Yeah.
I wish to God, because now he's playing without thinking. He's just playing. Early on, he was just thinking too much and just trying not to do wrong instead of just do right. And he's just out there playing ball, having a good time, and I love it.
How hard is that when you got a guy that you're like, oh, man, if I could just have you for one more year?
Shoot, it is tough. I mean, he's the darn leader out there defensively up front. He does it. He's vocal. He works his butt off at practice, and he's everything you want in a football player.
Why did you want to come here? You could have gone maybe for the draft last year. We saw your name in the talks, but you decided, I want to come to see you. Why was this the choice for you?
I tell this story a lot. There was actually a time when I was leaving Georgia Tech, I was about to go over to Coach Prime himself and go to Jackson State. They had me, they were this close to flipping me. It was real close. But I wanted to test myself at the SEC level. I ended up going there, and then I ended up wanting to hit the portal again. Coach Prime reached back out to me, and I said, I'm not going to miss God calling me a second time to come home. So ended up coming out here with Coach Prime, best decision I could have made. And it really was a no-brainer for me once I got into the portal. Like, as soon as they reached out, I was like, yeah, it's about that time.
Let me see it, get up, out of that seat and dust yourself off. We situation, feeling brand new. Some people just won't understand. But I gotta leave the past in the past, baby, that's my cue.
Came about that thing like I'm